Okay, so from here now, let's go ahead with the conditional statement. So, in critical class with a name conditional statement. Conditional statement. Conditional statement. This time, no, I check it create main class. But I want to replace the name. Me change it. This will create a class for us. So me change it if statement. If underscore statement. Click on the finish. So with that, you can see from here, packaging have any conditional statement with the class name. Class name if statement, any rename and of course the class here, the classes up here from here to here. Your main class now you check here. Your main class now you check is in create mine and also now creating a simple. So talking about if statement is just a simple word like this. If say then we go with else. If our prediction now, then the else, and I say that's a simple word. It is else. So simple as that, we know how to declare variables, to call the scanner class, and then to assign the variables to the user input from the scanner class. So straight away, let's go ahead and then do such a thing. Without consuming much time to enter these things, as you already know how to do them, implement them. So we just call our scanner class. We print a prompt, and as we show a prompt to the user saying please enter your gender. Then we created a variable of data type string, which has the name of gender equals to input the next line, which of course you are familiar with these things. So let's go ahead with our if case. So we just simply type the if. Once I highlight it blue, since it is an AND variable, the internal variables of Java. So from here you can simply click on this shortcut, the control plus, please give us a prompt of that, then you hit enter for say. So you see from here, if then it hasn't having some argument which is true, with the opening bracket and then ending downwards here. So within this curly bracket containing the word true, you will just replace it with whatever the users may input. That will be held in this variable gender. So we say if gender equals ignore case, then we pass in what value or what word should this gender must match. 100% sure. We check say if say I'm 14 years, so we say if the age must be equals to 14. So we say if the gender must equals to what? 100% sure. Using this ignore case, it will ignore it whether the user input was the male to be all in uppercase and I say lowercase, and as having its first letter to be capital and it will ignore it and then check say the word in the male and I say whatever. Then from here in front of the closing bracket down here we see say else if say gender if say gender now only a corner one dot equals ignore case female female female. So let's see a female. So we simply print to the user whatever the word is. So we see the input you just entered, the input you we just entered this. From here it should be mail. It should be female, just simple as that, female. So if you can see or see executing this if, yes, I'm checking if we say I'm matching in, let's say I'm matching in, then we simply say else. The input you just entered matches none, and I say match none, match none, something like this. And as you can now say enter equals none. Okay, equals none. I hope so. We started from here. If the gender and the boy which is storing from, which is accepting from the user's input over here so right now the gender holds whatever the users entered. In the if say gender dot equals ignore case male, you see to the user and the input you just entered is male. I want to be sure that will happen. Else if gender dot equals ignore case female, you see to the user and the input you just entered is female. We totally check for disagreement of these two statements. If we totally check for that disagreement of these two statements, if say it matches none of these two now, which is male and female, then we say the input you just entered equals none, equals none of the above entered now. I hope so. What's the percentage? So let's execute this code and see what the outcome may be. So you see, say please enter your gender. So let me see Kofi. Kofi, for instance, is Kofi a gender? No, Kofi is not a gender. So let's see what it prompts the user. It says that the input you just entered equals none. Since we are dealing with gender, we strongly argue that the user's input may be of either male or female. So if say any movie, you see, say we have a message like that coming from this statement. So let's check it again with the correct gender specification, like female. Female. Then we check. You see, say the input you just entered is female based on this second if check. If the gender not equals ignore case female now, you see, say it prints to the user that the input you just entered is female. The same thing goes to the male. So if the user input in the male like this, you see, say it prompts the user that the input you just entered is male. So simply when we talk about the if statement, now this is how it works. So with this now that we can use to do a simple calculator, checking if the user requested for addition operation, multiplication or subtraction. I hope you get what I'm saying. So from this knowledge, we will be trying to do more exercise on it, so that we can be familiar with that. So that if may execute codes, I check if I check the prediction of the user, and I check a prediction of whatever the case may be. And having the time need to be 10 minutes. Yeah, and data is near Casey. See, I'm trying my best meeting, so I'll keep less talks within video teaching. Okay, bye for now.